What is going on, guys? My name is Axel. Welcome back to another video of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. And today I am joined by Gabby, but she'll be muted because I really have to focus when it comes to this game.
Yeah.
Because
It's a focusing game.
Yeah, you have to really focus in order to get through this. And I think today. Oh right.
Oh, who that?
That's Junko.
Oh no! Oh yeah, she got stabbed.
Yeah, she got stabbed to death. Okay.
Hey.
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide on what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
What?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? Fuck you.
So then.
Fine. Then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Two-player co-base defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But...
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Okay. This is everyone that's here.
At the moment. Wait, there's a there's...
I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say, she was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood, frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that.
Huh?
Huh? Hold on. Hold on, just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means...
What?
That means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever. It's really real? Yes.
Let me out of here!
Hell no. Someone save me. Let me out of here, man. Somebody help me.
What's your
I
problem?
just realized this.
You're just now accepting that? Yeah, apparently.
Wow.
Okay. Can I...
Just a second.
Hold on. Huh? Before we even investigate, is there something we need to discuss? Oh yeah.
Anyway.
We're gonna find out who the killer is. Because if we don't, we're all gonna die here.
It's true.
Okay, what's going on?
Anyway.
Okay, so you just say the same thing. Do I have to...
Probably like...
If we find out who did, then only that person dies, but if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face
What the
execution. That's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid. You. We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is.
Look at the guy in the back.
Are you serious?
So, we're gonna try to find out who did it.
I
Yes.
feel like it's him.
Oh.
Could be her. She's the ultimate gambler.
True, 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 true.
So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Huh? Noticed what?
Oh my
I
god.
was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
Huh?
Huh? What are you talking about? That's a man, by the way.
Dude!
That's a dude.
Why is he in a skirt?
Cross-dressing.
Cross-dress. Oh, probably like a cosplay.
Yeah, in the spare time I looked up the characters so that, you know, I could get a better understanding of them on who
I
to...
really thought that was a chick. It's the hair.
Yeah,
Is long. She's wearing a skirt.
It turns out that's a dude. Go ahead, take a
I know
look.
y'all can't see it.
Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. Yeah, my dorm, but I wasn't the one who killed her.
Ah.
What? She's right. Then, could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you got it all wrong. Just for one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. I look in everyone's eyes. Had done a complete 180 just a few minutes later. The feeling of suspicion fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
So then.
Are we all done
Yeah.
talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
So.
well, do I really have to say any more?
Actually.
I'd rather you didn't know.
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. Yeah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking dead.
they'd better not let me find it. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. And now I like you again. I like you again.
And he'll die.
I'm serious, I'll fuck him up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? Pretty much, Owie.
You got to.
How do we even do something like that?
Anyway.
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
This is
It was
very
you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. It's true. We may as well check just to check.
I'll be right back.
Even
guys.
if
My
I
mom
wanted-
needs me for a sec, honey. So-
Alright, even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate.
Huh.
Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All I see is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. It was pointless. Everyone had already left, and their parting looks at me and still filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? I couldn't have been. How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something, otherwise everyone will.
execution is
Sorry about that. It's just
execution.
my phone. So what happened?
Execution! Electric chair! Bzzz, bzzz, poison gas! Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane!
I hate your
What did
voice.
I come back to?
Oh, Monokuma explaining the rules.
Ew.
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Investigation time! I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Mizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. I was asleep around that time. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward. We want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. For Sayaka, I had to find out how she was killed. One has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
I'll be quiet so you can focus on this.
Hold on, I gotta... Truth bulletin. Let's go look at the Monokuma file. So... So it appears... Okay, so I'm gonna just keep... You gotta remember this. So, cause of death, stab him to the abdomen. So from what I remember, it was a kitchen knife. And their wrist appears to have been fractured. Could have been happening from when she was trying to hide from her killer. Very possible, but at the same time, very unlikely. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. I have an idea on what happened. First, I shed to the scene of my crime in my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room. Sayaka's corpse still remained. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. Might reveal something new. So... This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just a sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. It must have been made with something sharp. But how did she get strapped up in the first place? If someone used a sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, what you gotta do is unsheath it. But yeah, but what if the person's already being attacked? A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Replica sword sheath been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. So from what I'm noticing, there was a bit of a struggle, so Sayaka was fighting back, and the scratches and gouges on my wall and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Yes. It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
Wait.
That would not have been possible. Huh?
Huh.
Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well.
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies. Create an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of a struggle. So whoever the person was, they struggled to fight Sayaka. And also the lint roller was moved. Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? Possible to. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? Plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I actually look at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off in parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle specifically is missing lots of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. So, okay, so for what I'm gouging is someone broke into my room because it doesn't have a lock. And Sayaka tried defending herself, but it ended up not the way you think it was. There are guys in the bed, like someone attacked them. What the hell happened here? My room key. It has my name on it, so this is my room key. If I remember correctly. Ah, that's right. We have to trade keys. When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No. That seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open their door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, in a way she could have forgotten to lock it, or open it for any reason. So, maybe she got keys somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something? No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. With how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms have been added. So does that mean that Sayaka let the person in? This is confusing to me. Okay, Kyoko. Let's go investigate. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, Sunny stood up straight and said, "Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so. But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey.
Just as I expected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? Unusual? What do you mean?
So...
I searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find a single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roll in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it too?
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well?
That's the question, isn't it? Oh, so the killer used the lint roller to clean up the crime scene. Can we go into the bathroom yet? Let me look at the notepad. The notepad's still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Not right now. The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see if it has been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. Can't even imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be
What?
building frickin' furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either, huh?
What?
Not just me. Nobody's
What?
busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Mondo, you beautiful bad. You just helped us. Honey, you know how that just helped us?
Figuring out who used her toolbox.
Yeah, figure out who used their toolbox, and then bing bam boom, process
got
of
the killer.
elimination. You got your killer. But the
Well,
question
who
is,
did it?
that's the question though.
You gotta check every toolbox that everyone used.
Yeah, but we can't. We can't have access to the others' rooms.
Ah, that's
Actually-
gonna suck.
Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? So, yes, okay.
Ask her.
Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey.
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever the decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see. So she doesn't believe believe it or not believe it. So she's like right in the middle.
And she needs to know, like, if it's true or not.
Yeah.
Table
So,
move. Table move.
okay. Mondo, do you have anything else?
By the way.
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
You son of a bitch.
That dirty bastard. Anyone
Shit.
who raised their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. My brother in Christ, you were my friend. You were
Well, that's
exactly
true.
like me. That's what my
Wait.
brother taught me.
You're fucking
So if I
dead.
ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in.
Well, that means you're a murderer then. That means Mondo's a
Hey,
murderer.
hey, at least Mondo has his morals. I will give Mondo his morals. But what if it
he
was a
was still
girl
the
that
killer.
did it?
Yo.
That'll get all
You're right.
sorted out when the time comes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do shit. He's gonna have one of the girls do it. He's gonna have the tough girl do
Hey,
it.
I just expected this is a very unusual about the room, wouldn't you agree? Okay, can I leave? I checked the room first of all. Oh yeah, I've been checking it. There's anything on this camera. The mastermind must be using you to keep an eye on everything that's happening here. They don't do anything to stop what's happening, just keep on watching. Have I missed something? This. It's a display stand the sword was on.
Did you even check the table? It got knocked over.
There are scratches and gouges on the walls in bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Yes. It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. The rooms are completely soundproof. Remember, if anything happens, we're gonna know.
Well.
Perhaps there's over. Yeah. My community is showing the school crest.
Have you even noticed the table that was knocked down?
Yeah, I noticed the table, but I can't.
Hey.
I can't
That's dumb.
look at it.
That's dumb.
That's also another sign of the struggle. I mean, like,
Open the trash can.
I can't look
you
at that
can't.
either.
That's dumb. Oh, wait.
The bathroom, and on the other side of this door. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push pen and step into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But she was my assistant! But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? What if the killer was after me?
And thought it was you, and then it was actually Sayaka. And he was like, crap, I gotta do this now.
Yeah. I have to uncover the truth. I had to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me and supported me.
Look at the knife.
Yeah, I see that. Told myself simply can't fix what I saw, but no. But now's not the time to think like that. I pulled the Monokuma file to verify what I said about her body. Shot by a jig been stuck in her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. Whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Well, so according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist is swollen and bloody, that's for sure. So she was hit right there, endured a fracture. I think it might have broken the hand, not fractured it.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
But there's something sort of glittery on her wrist too. Right there, there's something glittery. That's definitely concerned me. Another thing that concerns me is there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palm of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Wait a minute. There's glitter, right?
Eh.
That was only that sword was only a display, meaning it was fake.
So she was trying to use it to defend herself.
But then it was turned against her? The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Okay,
Wait, what else is there to look at? What's that?
I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw 11037.
37.
Okay, did Sayaka do this?
I think she did.
Does the number have any significance? Probably not.
Is it a door?
The water for the shower gets turned off at nighttime. So she wouldn't have been in here to take a shower or anything.
Obviously.
Yeah, there it is. Okay.
I hate that my hair gets caught in this.
So,
One question, why is there blood on her finger? Is there a way to know whose DNA it is? I guess not.
no, that's her. I think that's her blood. I think there's a cut on her finger.
She may have gotten cut by something, yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't mean to click on her again. Jesus Christ.
I think it still did it.
So she got her wrist broken, her finger cut, and then stabbed.
Mhm.
But there was signs of a
11007.
struggle.
037.
Don't know yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
just quick.
The
Yeah,
bathroom?
it's-
Yes. There's nothing more here.
It would
Looks
seem.
like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. This looks like a dying. Bloody numbers, yeah. I never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
He often talked like an aspiring poet, but the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11073. I have no idea what it possibly means.
So.
The way she wrote the numbers makes you think she wanted to use her body to block them. As she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well,
Think about it. You're not going to tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery yourself, otherwise the case will end and you'll remain unconvicted. Know what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dying message. Knows what Saturn means, but honestly I have no idea. Oh, I know who to talk when it comes to numbers. Who better the ass than the ultimate programmer? I know where to go.
Makoto.
There's one other thing I ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. The person who broke in didn't know. So that's why my door's broken.
Correct.
Thought
So
it
does
was
it cut-
just broken.
But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoki said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob.
It broke.
The doorknob is broke. Okay.
So they broke. She closed it.
So
and
then-
broke in.
I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Yeah, I see that. What the heck? The doorknob's probably about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem.
Someone must use a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Someone used their toolkit. So it
Yeah.
was one of the boys. This one we did. This we know now. So we
So know
can.
two of them didn't.
So we can cross off.
The one that you are.
Celeste. Oh wait. Mondo. Well, we can't cross off Mondo. We can cross off myself.
Obviously, because you never.
We can cross off
all the girls?
Sakura. Yeah, we can cross off all the girls. So it
'Cause why
leaves.
would they do that?
Because no, they have a sewing kit. That's what
Yeah.
their shit is. So they don't have
That's
toolkits.
Probably, yeah. So that girls are out. It's always boys.
Girls are out, so that leaves only the boys.
So who's left?
Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. Well, it was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So.
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But the bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so
Goodbye.
lost. I'll see you later. As you're getting it, she suddenly turned and left the room. So, I really don't understand any of this, but I've already given up my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. Start looking into where the murder might have come from, and also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. But Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there's some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is. Okay.
Two of them are talking to you. Three, I mean.
Byakuya, hi.
Sayaka!
This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. Oh! They switched the nameplates! Okay. This is Sayaka's room, but my name is on it. The nameplates were switched. So all I ever put in the switch room without anyone knowing is totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Oh, so the dorm nameplates were
Murderer.
switched.
So the murder was
Can I
supposed
go
to
in
be
here?
out. Yeah, you can.
I need to go in here. There's something in here I need.
As you can tell, it's the girls' room.
No, really? There might be one thing in the trash can. But yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing what was in the video. I wonder, what did she see? Might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD.
So where can you look for it?
I know where to go. Okay.
There's the boys.
I'll come
Now
back
you
and
know it's
talk.
only like
I'll go
two
back
boys.
and talk with you guys in a second. Hold on.
Wait, food area.
Hold on a second. I have an idea. Owie!
Why would I feel like this would be like an awesome school to check out, but without the murders? You know?
It's Hope's Peak. What do you expect?
Yeah, just without murders. That's what I'm Oh, a knife is gone!
There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, too big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or I better see if anyone here knows more about it. The kitchen knife.
Who
Bullets.
took the knife?
That's a great question. Yeah, we have an abundance of supplies.
That's a good thing, at least.
Well, because it's
Chef.
we are.
Honestly, hon, you'd be good at it anyway.
I am the master chef. Owie, hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just disappeared like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning.
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well,
I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives are still there. But when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared when you were drinking tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. So you should be able to say for sure. You could tell everyone I didn't come in the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it.
That's proof.
Owie!
Yeah, but
Thank you!
Um,
By the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
Because, I
Well,
mean...
she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends and one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea.
Man, she still thinks it's you.
She doesn't think it's me, she's just skeptical. I mean, wouldn't you be, honey?
Yeah, I would.
Anyway, I'll be right back to getting everyone else's accounts. I gotta go over here. I have an idea.
Video room?
Video room!
You're like, who the fuck is that?
Just standing there near the Mondo store.
Why
Mon store.
Why is it called Mon store?
Because you buy stuff they on the DVD.
Oh,
They're in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen, put the DVD in the player. I pushed play on the screen with dark for seconds, but then an image slowly appeared. It looks kind of a concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. It was Sayaka, yeah.
yeah, Sayaka.
Sayaka, she was there, along with her friends. She said it had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, but then the voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Huh?
Suddenly the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I had noticed even more that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
You. Look for the answer after graduation. Without warning, the video cut off. In order to graduate from here, honey, you have to kill somebody and get away with it.
Well, he ain't gonna get
What the
away.
hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? So, Sayaka's group was threatened. Don't know if... Okay, is there anyone...
What the hell? You can't go up there, huh?
I can't go up there right now. Do you notice the plating on the wall right there?
Yeah, that bolted shut.
Yeah, those are windows.
Yeah, so that they couldn't escape.
Yeah, we can't leave.
Look at this dude.
Ultimate rule
Listen
follower.
to me!
You have a second, Makoto. I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorms has a nameplate on it, and to show whose rooms it is, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens... Wait, no. You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything.
Got it!
Forget everything I just said. Forget Beam. Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Haha.
Weirdo.
Okay, so he probably noticed the same thing I did, that they were both switched.
Let's hope he noticed. No, honey. That's the...
The door won't budge. It must be locked. Yeah, that's Monokuma's office.
So, yeah, don't go to Monokuma's office.
No, really? The Spare Hotel. Okay.
Talk to the boys.
Yeah, what do you think I'm doing?
I'm just
Very
saying, not
So,
worry.
why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? What? No, yeah, because all the girls' dorms have locks on them. The boys don't.
Oh!
She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died. Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. That's really true, then So that... Okay, Leon.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file says Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Yeah, that's what I noticed. So, we can cross off Kyoko. Let's see.
We don't
Toko,
have to check that. That's
Junko's dead. Toko, we can't cross off you.
Because that's a dude.
Celeste,
Yeah,
Aoi,
Celeste is,
Sakura.
Aoi, Sakura.
I'm
Who's that?
gonna cross off him too.
Yeah,
Yus-
because
y-
he
y-
freaked out.
No, Yusahiro, because he thought this was all an elaborate prank. So I'm gonna
Yeah, he
cross
did.
off. I'm gonna cross off Yusahiro.
Mm-hmm.
Very strange, Mr. Naegi. What was Miss Mizono doing in your room? Let me just say this.
Most
I absolutely would not allow
suspicious.
you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. The trash room!
You went to the trash room, hon?
Well, oh, I accidentally shift tabbed. Where's the trash room? Trash room, trash room. Right.
Okay, that scared me, that noise. Like, hon, I could put the names on like a piece of paper if you would want.
Please do.
Hold on. Let me find one real quick. Might hear some noises in the background, guys. Sorry.
Here, I'll give you the names.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. I got paper right now, so okay, hold on.
Okay, so
What do you
I'll
want me to do?
so
The ones
just
that you think are murders or something.
Taka,
Let me see. You said Taka.
Mondo,
Let me see. Hold on. Mondo.
uh,
I need to look at the names too, just so I can read it. Let me see. Oh, who's that?
Chihiro.
Chihiro. Hero. Okay, got him. I got Chihiro.
Uh,
That's
Leon.
Sakura. Yeah. Leon. Got him.
Uh,
Wait, it's
Yusahiro.
not him.
It's not
Also
him.
put him.
It can't be him, but write him down anyway.
Hold on, let me see. Hold on. I couldn't read. Damn, honey. Let me see. Let me see. It's You know I'm a slow writer anyway.
Yeah, I know. So
Uh,
write him down anyway.
I got Yashahiro. Got
Okay,
him.
and then Hifumi.
The fuck that dude?
It could have
You
been.
can do that because of how fat he is.
Well, it's not. A,
Honey.
it's-
ew,
it's still a
you're
possi-
fat.
it's still a possibility.
Hifumi. Okay, got it.
Okay, good.
And I can do a different color, like maybe a blue saying.
Hold
no in
on,
the
wait.
clear.
Where is
I
it?
can do.
Did we get his room? Byakuya.
No.
Byakuya.
Byakuya?
Byakuya.
Hold on, let me write it down. Hold on. Let me see.
Put it-
Kuya.
Put
Oh,
it.
wait, what about the soldier guy? Soldier guy.
Who?
The soldier guy.
Oh, Taka. That
Didn't
was.
we do-
Yeah, Kiyotaka. We already got him.
No, he didn't. I
Yeah,
didn't get
no,
Kiyotaka.
no. His nickname's Taka.
Oh, that's Taka. Okay.
So put a check mark next to Yusahiro because I'm
Oh,
going
wait,
to.
wait, use a hero. Okay, let me grab a color for that one. Let me see if I can
That's
have green.
put green so that because he has a cover story for his.
I'm gonna do green and red. Red for bad, green for good.
Yeah, so Yusahiro has a reason, like, for not
What about
being.
the soldier guy? That soldier guy. Taka?
He's
But
the
you said who's
well,
good?
yeah, Yusahiro.
Yusahiro. Okay, I'll put a check mark next to him. That means he's good.
Um,
That means he's. Let me actually write that down. I'll put the word innocent for like a green check mark and then all that.
okay, so. So. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, she's gone.
The ultimate programmer. So I need to talk to you too. Hold on.
The girls are good. You said the girls are good.
Yeah, girls are good. Hold on. I'm gonna go talk to Chihiro. I know where Chihiro is.
You just gotta talk to.
Well, I need to talk
Yeah,
to Chihiro. Well, because of the numbers. You remember the numbers?
Oh yeah.
It might be a good idea to go and deal with the numbers as a
First,
quick reminder to it.
but yeah, you can't talk to Taka because he's
He's being an asshole right now.
so yeah. But you know. Wait, wasn't Mondo? Wait.
Mondo is a biker gang leader. Chihiro.
So wait, isn't he good? Oh wait, I'll just let you talk.
Hey, Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what those numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no. Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm
sorry. I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be. Can we get rid of Junko?
They don't want to.
Chihiro, no way. I seriously don't want to die here. I'm
Yeah,
begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hiro
Yeah, he's
doesn't seem
innocent.
prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Yeah,
So,
we're gonna put a
He's
green.
innocent.
So you got a
I
green check mark
Check mark.
against Yusahiro.
Or the murderer is in red. I have it in red. For
Well,
the red.
Well, we don't know.
Every
We don't know who exactly the murderer is yet.
That's what I'm saying. Like when you do. What the hell is that?
The nurse's office.
Why the hell was that cut off?
Well, honey, you gotta think. Everyone's going to die in here. Why would we need a nurse's office?
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah, you're right.
so I need to go to the trash room now. I'm gonna have to go do with that.
Again.
Okay, so they said something about the trash room. Okay,
What the hell? What's that?
there's a hatch on the floor. The door won't budge. It must be locked.
Wait a minute. What?
Thank you.
Would there be
There's
like
a sturdy gate here. No way to get back.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line. The trash room,
Ew.
where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Okay, so you just repeat. Who's on cleaning duty?
You can't go any further!
This is stupid. It'd be faster to go around and ask the others.
You can't go any further!
Cleaning duty has been added to choose bullets. Okay.
So you can't go in there at all.
So we have to find out who's on cleaning duty.
So you need to ask the guys who was on cleaning duty that day.
Or everybody, really.
True. So everyone is still like, well, a
Hifumi.
certain amount of people.
I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Found someone on cleaning duty will be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for this position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room.
Here we go!
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. To do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week. So eventually, you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You'll need a key to get into the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all the trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can throw all the things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So, in other words,
Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student becomes black and will graduate unless they are discovered.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you
Hey,
bastard.
fatty, why do you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
Wait,
Oh.
honey.
I just yeah?
Did you notice on that guy's shirt?
Hold on. I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else wanted to do. What's the big deal?
You.
Right
That-
there.
That's just that's his shirt design. No, what? Hold on. Let me go to. Yeah, you can even see it right here in the bottom of his picture. You can see the type of splatter.
Sorry, I just thought that was something.
No, he's had that shirt.
Okay, I got
Liar.
so confused.
I
got
know
so-
why you did it.
Is it?
You want to
Right.
dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, and poking around at it.
There's no
What are
way
you
to think
talking
about this in a
about?
common sense kind of way.
All my love is for 2D. Of course.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D, then turn to... I would never get tired of 2D.
Okay, so he must be innocent because the way he's acting.
So put a green to him, unfortunately. After
Yeah,
spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose to do 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is a shower of love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How
I
are
didn't even
you?
put this guy.
How are you not totally embarrassed? That's Hifumi. So you do.
No, I didn't get. Wait, no, Hifumi? Oh, Hifumi. Okay, that's who the guy was. Sorry.
You're
I put
not embarrassed to
Yamato.
say stuff like that. If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable normality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duties, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash and disposing of it. What?
What?
Well, if you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, another topic. Hifumi, since you want a cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask. So, you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you have helped me recover from past trauma, or to save a village, or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You.
Oh, okay. So easy. So
He's too nice. So yeah, he's innocent.
could be. We can count him out.
I already checked him off. So you got.
You'd like me to open the gate?
Mondo.
Wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They say he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please, just hurry up. Okie dokie, leave it to me. When he pulled a key out of his pocket, he used to flip the switch next to the gate, and then...
Mr. Naegi.
Yes?
Without a doubt.
Surely you aren't planning to use the trash and destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along. No. I just wanted to see if the actual killer tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world? You are out of your fucking mind.
Parallel
Whatever, let's
world.
just
Why are
hurry-
these guys threes?
I don't know, let's just hurry up and keep looking.
This guy's an idiot.
Okay.
Look in the trash can. Oh, what's on the floor?
There's a shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. Looks like you used some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this
Oh.
perhaps?
Is that? Do you know what this is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. That's just kidding aside.
Animal.
It's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it'll show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who's on that quest to find that one guy. Wait a minute, future. Yasuhiro.
Wait, Yasuhiro.
Yasuhiro is the ultimate. Hold on.
Reader. Mind reader?
No, hold on. Where is he? Yasuhiro, you're the ultimate clairvoyant. You had a crystal ball. So why is your crystal ball here? There's only one person it could be. They shall be in the gym. I better go find out for sure.
Oh shoot. So why did I check them off?
Because we were... Okay, hold on.
We don't know. We don't know yet.
There's something on the
that?
ground in front of the incinerator. Like a burnt piece of something. A burnt
I know
piece?
what that
Like a
means.
hunk? Like a hunk of burning love? No. Anyway, this is... Looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. It's part of a sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all left behind as some evidence the killer destroyed. There are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Burnt piece.
But still take it.
Take it nonetheless.
Wait, check inside the trash. Check in the actual bin. Can you actually?
No, here's the thing. If that has singed, like if that's singed, that means that this was activated already.
You need to check it to see.
But why is the crystal ball shattered?
Trying to frame somebody, maybe?
Could be. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now. Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Hey, Hifumi, you just helped me!
Was it a
Perhaps it was the
fairy?
work of a fairy. Hifumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh?
The fairy? No. You said that last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Yes, about that, there can be no mistake. If I got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was point, it came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. It had to have been back in the trash since then. And since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate,
Most
it should be impossible for the
suspicious.
incinerator beyond, and yet... I mean, someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? The glass ball.
They threw it at the button. That's why they did it.
Yeah, when I was here last, the incinerator was off, and the glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it mean, Mitsuri? Will you be confessing soon? I don't wear a white button-up.
You need to tell them that.
I wear hoodies. Why me?
That's it.
Everyone
I'm
already
sure
knows
of
you
it.
did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. It sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies.
It is.
Yeah, I'm leaving. Bye. Okay,
That's looking at me funny.
hold on.
That's looking at me funny.
So,
Find someone with white shirts and that's them. Something.
hold on. I need to find out.
Guys.
You have a white button up. You cannot be crossed off. You also have some buttons on your shit. You can't be crossed off.
Yeah, no. Check everybody that needs to be.
I think
Wait,
all
the soldier guy. The soldier guy.
all the boys have white
Except
button
for
ups, except for me and Yusahiro, I
Yeah,
think.
Yusahiro.
And Chihiro. Chihiro
Yeah,
doesn't have a
Chihiro.
white button up, so Chihiro can be crossed off.
Okay, I'll put him as a check mark saying that he is good. He is innocent.
Exactly. See, honey? This is what it's like being a detective.
Yeah.
Isn't it
Oh.
fun? No, yeah,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Check on this guy with the glass ball.
Hey, Hiro, can I ask you something? No. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I had enough. Gotta break free. Hiro, snap out of it. Hmm? Oh, Makoto. What are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? That's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break? And also, honey, you notice how his name is Hagakure?
Oh my god.
Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball
No.
controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS?
Yes.
Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belongs to you. Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room. That means anyone could have found it and taken it.
Go to laundry room, hun.
Okay. Thanks to here. That's all I want to know. Sure. By the way, I must forget to ask. How much did you pay that thing? Anything I signed up for fortune telling for 2 full years came out to be like $1 million. $1 million. You paid $1 million for. I'm gonna
Glass ball.
I'm gonna kill him. That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering he gives you the power to control the world, that's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him.
I didn't even put
What's going on?
Makoto's name.
Because it couldn't have been me. What's going on?
way.
So, I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started,
Oh no, honey,
It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now
Okay,
then,
hon, I'm up
allow
so that
me
you
to
can focus,
appoint
okay?
a proper
Okay.
location for the proceedings.
If you want, you can put in your like opinions on
My
stuff.
thoughts?
Please go
Yeah.
through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Okay.
Mm.
The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go.
I'm scared.
Let's do this.
There they all are.
You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you.
We obviously
I
know that
bet
guy.
you were afraid you'd be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me.
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. We can all there we can all we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Okay, bro, let's get this shit done.
Is everyone here? Okay then, please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom,
Okay.
where all your fates will be decided. I'll I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
All right. I guess I have no choice. Get into this elevator.
Well, then.
Let us begin.
Yes,
Good
indeed.
idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raise my voice to try to give myself courage, I turn, trembling with anticipation, towards the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the doors closed and the elevator started to move. The steel box ascended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Oh,
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? I believe it's sort of shared anxiety. The elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Yeah, we know
Okay.
Mondo shouldn't be the killer.
Okay,
'cause he's
okay.
strong.
Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up. We did what we said, found our seats.
Well, hun, what do I feel like
Yeah.
Mondo isn't one of them?
Mondo can't be the killer.
So it's between three: Taka, Leon, and Baikoya.
Could be. It was set up that
Baikoya
everyone could
wants
see
his
everyone
wife.
else, which also meant it'd be easy for everyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. So Junko and Sayaka are both dead.
Yeah,
The air seemed to
But
grow
Junko
heavy as we
was-
sat there.
on her own,
No, she died because she broke one of the school regulations.
and she didn't give a flip. Yeah, what do I
And
feel like? I don't know.
And so the curtains on our first case had opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. A deadly class trial.
No. Okay. Oh, want me to? Yeah, save it. How do we do this?
I'm gonna set my skills. Lost in thought. I'm gonna get lost in thought. I'm gonna get melodious voice. It's the only ones I have right now.
I'm scared for you, honey.
Do I have enough truth bullets? I think I do.
Yeah, cause like the burning shirt part of the shirt,
Finished preparation.
it's just between.
Class trial. All rise.
Remember that, huh?
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Okay. That seems fair.
And the killer really is
Fair,
one
huh?
of us, right?
Of course.
Okay,
Okay,
then.
so it has to be
Everyone,
between three.
close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
And this is why I hate you.
Friendship penetrates?
Shut up!
Okay,
So yeah, we know.
but what about
Yamada
that
is definitely
other empty
not-
seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started.
I'm ready.
First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
Let's do this.
I'll let you focus on.
Look at this. Anything I found out, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely! As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they said. Any relevant truth bullet you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim, then fire with the left mouse button. Which is the left? Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can read the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Here we go.
Okay.
Heaven for the struggle.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Yes.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, that's wrong.
I got it right.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
Yeah. So
struggle?
Sayaka wasn't...
Between who and who?
Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise.
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide.
Yes.
The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
True.
Sorry.
I don't even think that guy is.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Because it is. You need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka.
We obviously know it's a knife. Make your argument.
Kitchen, I said.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No, that's wrong.
I'm getting good at this.
You are, huh?
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh?
Yeah.
A kitchen knife?
After the
Yeah, he's
murder,
confused.
we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
It is.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's
Wait a minute.
right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Thank you, Kyoko.
Well, we can talk
job,
all we
Kyoko.
want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
Yeah.
You really believe that?
I don't believe anything's up. I don't want to assume anything until I found out exactly what's going on. Anyone here could have killed Sayaka.
I'm just
She's
saying,
right.
it looked suspicious.
She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find her. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's
No way.
There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to get more? Absolutely! You can concentrate by holding down the space key. While you're concentrating, time will slow down and pay close attention to what everyone is saying. On top of that, you'll
Well, that's
study and
good.
making easier target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this concerns focus gauge. And as the gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. And you do rush. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Okay, so we're good on that one. Okay. Argument on what?
Always account.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Many places.
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret.
Right there.
No, that's wrong.
Gotcha again.
Just because the color gave it away.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well,
Please shut up.
what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Yeah. Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. When I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying
Yo,
that
we're
that's
getting closer.
Yeah, so...
It's not him.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time.
Yeah.
In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl?
Hey!
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
So, yeah, you can't
So
work
it's
together.
one person killer. It's one
Yeah,
person
so
kill.
you get... So, pretty much whoever did it, it can only be one person. So, that narrows it down to one of the boys.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Oh!
Thank you, Monokuma.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife, so I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the
did
knife?
it?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall. No, no way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right.
Wait,
Sakura was with
Sakura!
me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
You didn't tell me that! Can you please tell me that next time?
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
That's true. Hina or Sakura could have grabbed the knife while they were in the kitchen.
It's true, and they didn't.
But that leaves more questions.
Who?
Actually, no.
Because how would they have got a toolkit?
Well,
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over.
Okay, so they have
Lesbian bitch.
No,
Sorry.
those two have an alibi, which is good.
Which
Yeah, I know,
means
but I just
we
wanted to
have
say it.
airtight alibis.
Yes, you do.
Stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
That is true.
So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
Oh my god.
Taka, buddy.
Taka! So we know Taka's not the killer. We know he's not the killer.
I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
So yeah, Taka
But if it
is
wasn't
out,
either
right,
of you,
Connie?
then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Exactly.
Well, because They're not here anymore.
Oh.
Oh!
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Oh no.
So she came into the dining hall when Sakura and Hina were in.
Okay.
But could she have taken the knife? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was... Let's say... Yeah.
Got it!
If it wasn't Hina, it wasn't...
Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen.
So she knew she had a goal in mind.
She was about to murder somebody.
Because she wanted to graduate. But it backfired.
And the
As
person
she
probably
left,
saw it
she
and was
said
like,
she
I'm
just
gonna do
wanted
this.
a drink of water. But most likely...
Then the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
Exactly, Taka.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
Really?
You possess a most terrifying talent.
This idiot.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for this murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer.
Thank you,
wouldn't
Kyoko.
you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel
Queenie.
that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
What was?
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like? Yes!
Absolutely.
As the thing advances further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around the letters already known. To complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the mouse to aim and let it shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the letters, you suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0 and you out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. If it wasn't. This week's point. Figure out what something is.
I'll mute so you can focus on this, okay?
Okay. Hair! Hair!
Now I understand.
That's right! Hair!
That was quick. That
No,
was quick.
That's
Dude,
right.
it gave me
There
H
wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Exactly.
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
Exactly.
The reason all
was
the
no
hair was
hair.
gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
Yeah.
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
True. They would have had to get rid of the body.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Exactly.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Yes.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yes.
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom.
True.
There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Oh, yes.
And the evidence proved that the odds with the killer broke.
Go to it.
Right,
Quickly.
right.
10 minutes.
Where is it?
Door. Broken doorknob.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Yeah.
The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh, yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Yogi said it was a bewildering act. Almost didn't notice first, but is that a key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. We'd like to hear it. Absolutely. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. So no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one liar contradiction in that debate. Say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. You just choose to put it on the wrong one and not only fail to refute what they said, but you also lower your trust with everyone and your fluid gauge will take damage. Now this is important, because if your fluid gauge reaches 0, you fail. You have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun. I'm not gonna have fun here. Bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Yes.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Yes.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Wrong. What's wrong? He trying to try to
Shoot!
Think about it one more time. See if it's in there somewhere. Okay.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Come on.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Okay.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
Yes.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
Got ya!
No, that's wrong.
Oh, why is he saying that?
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
It's true.
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
He's
So
doing
the
that on
reason the
purpose.
door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The toolbox.
They could
The
think
toolbox.
the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail of this crime scene they didn't know was... The crime took place in... Oh, wait!
I
The
got it!
nameplates!
The
They
killer
were
must not
switched.
have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was?
The
That's
nameplates, remember, hun?
Yeah,
Inconceivable!
they got switched.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Yeah.
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the
Exactly.
misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
Yeah.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Yeah.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
Thank you!
This
So
guy
the
is probably
killer
innocent,
would
don't
have
you
to
think?
be someone who
Yeah.
didn't know they'd switched
So,
rooms?
it's between two, Leon
Then
and Taco.
Makoto
right?
couldn't have
Yeah.
done it.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm
ready
sorry,
to
but
be
I
fair.
give up. Quit without saving.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules!
Majority rules? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Yeah.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh,
Yeah.
you.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
Yeah, come on.
It's fine, it's fine.
Ew.
Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Very good question.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Yeah, could've.
Negative!
Oh.
If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
And there's the contradiction.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
Let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Yeah.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like
Yes.
someone doesn't know his place.
And your place is below me. So,
Exactly.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
because she asked me to do something in particular because how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. No way to look up because...
I'll find it. What?
Hold on, wait. Switching rooms.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Yeah. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
Yeah.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh?
Oh.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Don't see me in my room. Check the nameplates. Make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? Sayaka.
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil, and these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
I love you, Hina. You're just so...
Hope she doesn't die.
You're so innocent to all this.
When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes.
That is true.
Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
It was Sayaka.
So, Makoto,
It has to
did
be
you
Sayaka.
write this?
No, I didn't. But
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
So Sayaka wanted to meet someone. So did she invite... Yeah, so...
Oh, who was it though?
So
Who was
we...
he,
So we
though?
were correct. We were correct. She invited someone to kill them, but it backfired. Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Exactly.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone
true.
even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh?
Lies.
What makes you say that?
Yeah.
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very
Oh,
well then.
shit.
Pay attention.
Yep. Okay, we gotta listen. Go ahead and focus on.
Dorm nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yeah.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
Dang it. You're tiring me. Please stop wasting my time. Okay, yes.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying.
Gotcha!
No, that's wrong.
Bro.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
Yes.
And they did?
They got switched, therefore that the rooms couldn't have been differentiated, right?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Yes. It brings up a good point, right?
Then,
It does.
if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
True.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem.
But who switched the nameplates?
And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only person who knew we had switched rooms
I got it!
could have only been her.
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
So I want to talk to you about just those two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. So the name is so you don't get the wrong room.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
Exactly.
Oh!
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
But why hide the fact it was my room?
She
What?
wanted to kill someone.
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
Framing. You can frame me for a murder.
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room.
True.
That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yeah.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
Yeah.
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Could have.
Yes.
I mean, there around the handle and the blade was missing some golden coating. Could
Yeah.
have been used, and plus it's only a replica. It could have been used like a baseball bat.
True.
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know she's throwing with the sword is because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt.
The gold stuff. Find it, right there.
I got it! All you have
There
to
you
do is
go.
take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear.
Exactly.
Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
Yes.
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword.
So yes, it was used in the attack.
Yes.
But why?
You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room and what led to Sayaka's death is when you make clear. There's been more to learn about non-stop debates. We'd like to hear more. Absolutely. Getting used to these non-stop debates. Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. Just like because only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, when you're not, you have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak side to read each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. Press the Q key to rotate the cylinder and shoot a bullet fire. Press the release Q to cycle through each bullet. Or you can use the mouse wheel. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded in another cylinder. For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Well then, good luck and have fun. I hate you.
Alright. I know you mean the game.
Fuck.
Okay, who do we do?
Replica sword sheath, kitchen knife set, replica. Okay.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack!
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
Shoot.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
The knife.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Okay, but we still need to fix it.
If the person sword really did attack first, there's no explanation how a certain part of the sword got there.
When the fighting broke out,
Yeah.
the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack!
Gotcha.
No, that's wrong.
I just had to listen to it. Because it would have made sense if
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Huh? Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Yeah.
Something sharp.
Knife.
You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Or Sayaka's nails. Just saying.
Stop jumping ahead! Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Yep.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Yeah.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it! So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere, then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
I mean, it's a possibility we have to consider, right?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Her finger!
Her finger got cut.
Wait, no,
Her
hold
finger. Her palms.
on. If you wanted to use a sword, which part of her body would you have to touch?
The palms.
Yeah, her palms.
I got it! You're talking about
that's
her
where you have to
palms,
grab it.
right?
Yeah.
The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Remember?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it.
Exactly.
In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands.
Exactly.
And who was it?
There's
Who
really
has it
no
on their-
way she could have picked it up
That's what we're
and
trying
come
to
away
figure out,
completely
honey.
clean.
Yeah.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
But why would you do that,
Why?
Toko?
Why
Yeah,
would you do
yeah, I'm getting murdered. Let me just wash my hands real quick. Like, that makes no sense, Fukawa.
Doesn't.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Yes, very much.
Bro!
No, that's not it at all.
Nobody wants to gold off the coating in their hands because the regulation talks. Yes, water. The water was
I
off.
got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Oh my.
Even he's disgusted.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
Damn, Toko.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
Yeah.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword.
Yes.
But hold on.
Who was it?
If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
The one who damaged the sea would be the one without the sword. It was Sayaka.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Sayaka tried to kill someone.
Then
That's
the
what
one
we
who
thought.
attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless
God.
victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own. She
He's
took
like,
the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Yeah?
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
So she assaulted someone.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
She was my assistant. I trusted
Not
you.
anymore.
That
Now
would
she is a
also
bitch.
explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room, where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out, while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
Yeah.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky?
Yeah, Hifumi's right. It seems
Yeah.
very risky to do that.
For one thing,
Sure.
even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted
Exactly.
Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
I'm not soft-hearted. I'm an asshole. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted.
I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was
He's
the ultimate
like,
pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
The international superstar, right?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
Yeah.
But in the end, her plan backfired.
Yeah.
She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
True.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
True.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Dude, just leave it.
Because...
Hey, hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on,
Oh, no.
hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Honestly, I'm committed to finding a killer. What can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left.
Wait, honey. It ties down to 2.
Dying
wait,
message.
Yeah, the message.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Right there!
Ha!
No, that's wrong.
Wait a minute, honey.
What?
The way he said it.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
There's no
Yeah, her
question
cut
to the
finger.
message, and I can prove it because her left index
I
finger.
got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Exactly.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Wait, honey.
Hey, Chihiro.
Yeah.
You're a computer nerd or whatever, right?
I just
You
realized
should know all
on that
about
message.
numbers and shit.
Hold on.
No, that's not...
I'm gonna wait.
Yes, I'm
gonna
a
let you figure
programmer,
that out.
but I don't see any kind of
I'll
meaning
let
in these
you figure it
numbers.
out.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What? What?
No, it's just, look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but...
Wait a minute. That's an N. Upside down that says Leon.
Leon!
Looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa. You might have finally just said
She
something
wrote it
worth a
upside down
shit.
on purpose.
Our little gray cells are really
So it was
getting
Leon who
excited
did it.
now.
The whole time.
But even if that
Holy
really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Huh? Rotate it? Think maybe I see.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right on to who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
So I haven't revealed the killer's name. 100 degrees because crystal clear. Select someone.
Leon!
Where are you, Leon?
You motherfucker.
You bastard!
Here's my answer. The
Leon,
key
you
to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
Yes, you're sweating now.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
And you're stuttering.
Liar. Yeah, the
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No,
What?
it's not random at all.
It's not.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped.
Yeah.
Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Yeah. So it is you, Leon. You bastard.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
But why are you getting so angry?
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about,
Oh, that
right,
could've-
Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The evidence to get rid of. Thing I found on the ground from the incinerator. The incinerator thing. Hold on.
The shirt, the shirt, the shirt.
Burnt shirt piece.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
We already got
As the
first
killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose
We're
of the
getting
shirt
there.
covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
Yes, it did.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
What?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine.
Yeah, but
With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt piece, which the killer wasn't even rid of, there's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. How it was disposed of.
I got it! If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
That's wrong. There's another way to use the incinerator. The guy who proves Leon is the real killer.
He's just being a dick at this point.
Make your argument. Your shattered crystal ball.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
Yeah.
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order.
No, that's wrong.
Gotcha.
It's true. The glass ball, honey.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
You could.
Yes.
With a certain crystal ball from a certain ultimate clairvoyant.
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
The killer had used the glass ball in a certain way
Throw
was
it.
throw it.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
So let's turn the incinerator on. Very strange. Yeah. So that means that they couldn't have turned it
Hifumi had the
off.
key. So
right?
the only
They
way
can't
the
turn it off
incinerator
when they
could have been
throw the
turned
crystal
on
ball
without his
already.
knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room.
Yeah.
The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
True, very true.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that
But
far and hit
Leon
something
is
that
the
small.
Leon's the ultimate baseball star, though.
That's true.
Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Leon.
Wouldn't have much chance to kill it because the ultimate baseball
I
star.
got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Okay.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Closing arguments about the game. Would you like to hear more? Abso-fucking-lutely. Every case is one last element in class trial to end is a closing argument. In this phase, you will get a complete summary of the case. You have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you notice that in the comic, there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section, press the left mouse button. Holy cow, you get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun.
I'll mute for this one so you can focus, okay?
No, you're fine.
Oh, are you sure? Okay.
So,
Let's see.
This happened first. We know that.
Yeah. Then tried to attack. Got the
Just do nice. You know something in my room. Hold on.
Shoot. You got like 33 minutes, so you're good.
They
Tried
used
to attack.
this,
Block. And they block.
Yeah.
They hit her.
which fractured the wrist.
Yeah. Okay, right there. Wait a minute.
Hold on. Go ahead,
Okay,
back
wait.
here.
Yeah, right here. Try to unlock it. No. They tried to unlock it.
Right here.
Yeah, turn it.
And then
She wrote it down.
right there.
And then they went out. They cleaned. So they cleaned it.
Yeah, they found the lint roller clean.
And then they
used the ball. And then they balled up.
They rolled it up.
Balled up the
There
shirt.
it is. That's it.
And then
Wait,
they.
one more. Forgot about
The
it.
killer is
There it is.
you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room.
Yes.
From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Yes.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it.
Exactly.
Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message.
That she did.
To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone.
So,
with Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence.
Exactly.
First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room.
Okay.
The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot.
Yeah.
And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
Dude, this is amazing.
The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed.
Yeah, the burnt piece of cloth.
Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator.
It was
killer didn't
Leon's old
notice
coat.
this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
I love that. Move!
Isn't that right, Leon?
His face, though.
Yes!
You did it,
It would
honey!
appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence?
Yes, I am. I have the evidence. Your first bullet time battle's about to begin. Want to hear more? Yes.
What?
I think
Okay, I'll let you focus on this one.
Won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you engage in a head-to-head battle. Then you turn to this bullet time battle, aka the BTB, BTW. You want to destroy your opponent's statements with the time and rhythm. Match your button presses with the tempo marker as you move across the screen and reach the center. Press the right mouse button to log onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you locked onto the tempo using the counter. Remember to deal with your opponent and pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. If you start a combo, keep this going, you initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, you keep missing, you got a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does timing of hitting each button, so watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent, and their weak spot statement will appear. And then you can press the left mouse button to shoot down with a truth bullet, like in any other statement. If you do the statement fast enough, you'll come out victorious. So like I said before, if your game reaches 0 and you run out of time, you'll fail. Good luck and have fun. I'm gonna fail this.
When the killer removed
You
the
don't know,
screws
honey,
from the
5
doorknob,
minutes.
they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
There's under the other removed screws.
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
I need to figure it out.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me.
Dude, I can't do this.
Stupid. You lie. Stop talking.
I can't do this.
Shut up. Here's your proof. You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lie. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
You got it, honey?
Holy crap, I didn't think I'd do it. I failed
That's why I had
The
to be quiet
screws
so
on
you
the
wouldn't
bathroom
focus, so
doorknob
you
were
focus on it.
removed.
Yeah.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
What?
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
Exactly.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
So they couldn't be framed.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
And it'll also be without its shrink wrap.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
Oh, he lost it now. Oh, here we go.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
We are finished. Is there a reason why that you didn't do? Please just tell us why. You did good, huh? Dang, you got so many points.
There we go. Ha!
Ooh,
59 medals.
that's not bad.
What's a mistrial? I got the achievement.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
No, Monokuma.
No.
Okay,
We all know who
then
that is.
let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice? Or the dreadfully wrong one?
Don't know, don't care. Let's
What's
do
it
this.
gonna be? What's it gonna be?
We know who it is already, so everyone knows. Everyone knows. Leon. It's actually funny though, the way they do that. Wonder how this works.
Looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened, in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata.
Here we go.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch. What the hell is wrong with you?
Exactly.
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was a complete chance I'd wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky.
That's all.
Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death?
You have to.
Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But then I think about it. Honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because what we came up with was really the truth, then that truth is Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Oh!
What?
So it was the video that motivated her. It was her motivation.
For her to kill them.
If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I couldn't even imagine. Now we're trapped in here with no way out. Probably waiting for me.
The girl!
I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing is more important to her than anything else. Her dreams. Her friends.
Oh!
That's something like that happened to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean, it's some things that weren't so present. So she did it because she had no choice. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? Yep.
Manipulation.
I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's it. Boy, howdy, entertainment must be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try to kill someone just because of those relationships?
Ba-bum.
She seemed so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness. Well, what did you say?
Phew.
I understand. Really, I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. But
That's enough.
as angry as it was, Kyoko latched on my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough that I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it!
Ba-bum.
Well, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you managed to reveal the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment, which is execution.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice! I had to kill her!
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
Exactly. Was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? As you set herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke in the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing. You chose not to. Is it because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So
no,
that's why.
That's not. Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh.
Are you sure? You were closer than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame, of course. I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him.
Huh?
Swa? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We shouldn't be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Did you awaken your sense of justice?
Hey!
Well, it just so happens there's nothing more unethical than arm-waving sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuates war all over the world. Is that kind of justice what awakens within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, more importantly, let's hurry and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
He's begging, honey.
It ain't gonna happen. Nope.
Oh, honey, I feel so bad for him, though.
Yeah, save it.
Hold on. I'm gonna turn down a couple things.
Okay.
Hey!
No more
Come
begging.
on
No more
now.
excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Oh no.
For Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star.
No!
What is
Let's give it everything we've got. It's
Punishment time!
Let's see how this turns out. see how this looks. I want to see this actually. What the fuck? Why is that cute?
That's what it's supposed to be.
Oh shit.
Yeet!
He got yeeted! Is it in use? What's in use? A chain?
He's getting dragged.
Wait, where's him? Wait, is that a baseball stadium?
It is a baseball stadium.
Oh! Oh, what the fuck is that?
That's a high-powered baseball thrower. It's an.
Oh no, here we go.
The 1000 blow.
Holy shit! Jeez.
Jesus Christ! I mean, I know he murdered someone, but damn!
Just take him to jail. That's what I would have done. Jesus.
Gotta remember, we're trapped in here, honey.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh my god. Look at the blood splatters. Jesus.
We were forced to watch this.
How the hell is the bear over there?
Gotta remember, it's a robot, honey. It can be anywhere.
True. Jesus.
Well, Leon's dead.
Yeah, he did. They're like, Jesus!
What
Look at
we
everybody,
saw,
except for the one.
that was the true face of despair. I mean, if you can't recall it, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. What's going on? I can't take this anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if a single one of you get on board with that.
Well, he already did that for you.
Damn
Man,
you!
fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the
Evil?
heck?
You make it sound like some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Oh my god.
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me in such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make some sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together. You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. You must really hate me to get me so angry, huh? Well, you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened, happened. Because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets in the outside world. You're to blame. Of course, you can't cut free from the outside world, being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you all learn the mystery school, your thinking will change for sure. You think, boy, isn't it wonderful how we get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Yeah.
hey,
Mr. Everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later.
He gone.
We're gone. He left us there. We won by nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, it stood there forever and ever to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. I'd be scared too! Scared of being alone. I'm gonna leave this episode here.
Yeah, I think we should.
I hope everyone enjoyed this because I'm now traumatized for the rest of my life. So I hope everyone really just enjoyed this as much as I did. So if you guys want more of this, just leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of it, and we will definitely see you all next time, or I will. So, see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Bye.